Previously on Behind the Shield.
We're a vibrant, energetic group that will continue to battle and compete.
Before every game or at halftimes, the motto is refuse to lose.
I feel like we really embrace that as a team and we're all on the same page.
I think that this year we actually, coming into the season, we expected our core group of guys to really be able to contribute. We kind of knew that it was going to take an entire 26. I know it's a cliche in all sports, but next man up, and that's really the mantra that we really want to follow.
One of the obvious things that we had to face was injuries, but I think that we had guys do, like I said before, we had guys doing a good job of stepping up into those roles and doing a good job of filling in for those guys that were injured.
I think anytime you deal with this type of adversity, which, listen, every team goes through that, but I think this certainly was extreme. I think every single player wanted to give it their best. So that is a positive and that's a plus.
We can take anything. Adversities, losses, either negatives, we can do our best to change those into positives. And I feel like, especially at Holy Cross, when you're throwing a bunch of tough obstacles, kids at Holy Cross would get past no matter what, and especially our team. When we go down with injuries, we have the ability to get back up there.
So the UNH game was, I think, the epitome of our team really coming together. So UNH, they were ranked. We were playing them at home. We were undefeated in Lyndon Johnson Smith Stadium. We wanted to keep it that way. They were a very, very good team that we really hadn't faced a team like them yet in the season this past year. And so they went up early. We went down 1-0 early. And I remember we came together as a team. We were like, all right, we're not going to lose this game. We're protecting our house. We ended up switching our formation to a 3-4-3, and we're counteract that and scored 3 amazing team goals.
I really want to say the first game of the season, the Hartford game. I thought that really defined us as a team. Coming back from down 1-0 at halftime, scoring 2 great team goals in the second half. I think that was something that really defined our team, and that game in particular is something that we want to look at and something that we want to make ourselves base our team off of next season. Is that one game?
The attitude of the team is taking the positives from this season, taking the start of the season in particular, and those moments, and say, what has worked well for us when we were successful? What do we need to learn from adverse situations? And how can we, if at all possible, be best prepared for it?
That's kind of the mindset we want to take into next season and the off season, really, is that guys, things might get hard, the going might get tough, but it's going to make us better as a team. And if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger.
As we all do 1% better, I think as a team collectively we can all get closer to 100%. If that one person slacks that 1% off, then that's 1% you're dragging down for the whole team. So I feel like we need to really work on individually and how as a leader to help bring out the potential that each player has.
I'm really confident in our guys' ability to respond to this season and to really come back next year strong. I think we're all really hungry to do well. We know that we have a really good team next year. We know that we had a young team this year, and that we have a lot of things that we can build off into next year. And I'm really confident in the time that we have in the spring season and preseason next season that once the season comes, we'll be ready.
I always have in the back of my mind, there's 1 year of soccer left in my entire career. Ever since I started when I was 5 years old, practicing every day and games on the weekends and traveling back and forth. And so, obviously, when the season ends, that lifestyle is going to change. And, my whole life's been centered around soccer, and that's how I got here today. So knowing that in the back of my head, that I only have 1 year to leave a legacy of what I can do at Holy Cross.
I'm really excited. It's been a week since we've last played, and I already miss it. It's hard to get back that competitive nature and stuff like that, and that's really one thing that we really desire in the off season and the spring. We're really able to challenge each other as teammates, but I don't care if there's 2 feet of snow out there, we'll still go out there and play. And we're excited to get back and get better as a team, because we know that when summer and fall come around next year, we're going to be ready to go and excited for it, and everyone's always excited to raise a trophy at the end of the year.
It makes me really hopeful for next season, being a senior. We had 17 guys this year get a point. We know that we have 6 more freshmen coming in that can also make an impact. So it's really exciting to know that we have a good young team, a good foundation there. So I think that there's no reason why next year we can't take our expectations to a whole nother level.